Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. For some of you, hopefully it's welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my first impressions of Tati Beauty's Volume 1 Textured Neutral palette. I'm not holding it up because I want to show y'all first how it comes. It came in just this black box, but when you open it, it's the Glam Life Guru herself, Tati Westbrook. Inside the box, I just thought that was a nice little touch. Has Tati Beauty here at the top. And the palette was inside. And here at the bottom of the box, hopefully you can read that. It says, "Beautiful is your story to tell. XO's Tati." And I thought what a lovely sentiment that was. It's absolutely true. It is your story to tell. Anyway, let's not go on about that. This is what we're here to talk about, right? This is it. The outside is a very smooth. I don't even know what you would call it. It almost feels not moist, but it is almost suede-like feeling. The outside has a shiny Tati Beauty here. It does say Volume 1 here. Also on the spine, I think it's designed so you can kind of sit it like a book. So on the spine it also says Tati Beauty in Volume 1. It says it's a pressed powder palette and glitter, metallic, sequin, and matte. And it has the volume weights on it. Looks like the glitters is 6 total shadows for 75 grams. And metallic, sequin, and matte they're 1 gram a piece. There's 18 of those and they're 1 gram a piece. It slips out like this. And this is what the inside looks like. This rose gold is beautiful. Volume 1. And same thing on the ends. So if you didn't have it on the sleeve, in the sleeve, you could still stack it like this and see what it was. Okay. Are y'all ready? Look at this. That is gorgeous. And I know you've heard other people say that you really have to see it in person to appreciate it. It's absolutely true. You cannot, I don't think, fully appreciate these shades without seeing them in person. So you have 4 rows and 6 columns. Each row is a different formula. So you have your glitters, your metallics, your sequins, and your mattes. And then you have memory, ritual, story, soothe, aura, and party. Poet. It's like a Freudian slip. Like I see these colors and I want to wear them to a party, so that's what I'm going to name them. But it's poet. So obviously the mattes are matte. The sequin shade is a matte with a fine glitter in it. The metallics are metallics, and then the glitters. The glitters are glitter. I'm going to come close so you can see what I'm talking about the sequin shade. Hopefully you can see those very fine glitters in that. Much more fine than the chunkier glitter in the actual glitter shades. I'm going to get my phone and read you how they describe the palette. Read you. I won't read you today. The overview says, an exclusive collection that includes 24 pans of thoughtfully crafted shadows and glitters developed by Tati Westbrook. Textured Neutrals Volume 1 introduces 6 monochromatic color stories featuring 4 new luxe textures and finishes. This universal, I can't say it. Universal, you know the word I'm trying to say. Flattering neutral palette begins with a row of prismatic glitters that cascade into shimmery metallic sequin pinpoints and ultra rich creamy matte shadows. Beautiful is your story to tell. So if you want to see the palette in action, get my first impressions, and see how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, so I have the majority of my face makeup on, and I did put a little Huda loose baking powder under my eyes to catch any potential fallout, which I'm really not expecting a lot, except for possibly from the glitter shades, but just being careful. Alright, let's get started on this eye look. I'm excited to try this. I'm going to go in first with the Matte Soothe, the shade right here. Pick up a little bit of this on my Wayne Goss number 16 brush. Just lay this down as a transition shade. First impression of the mattes is that they're blending out nice and smooth. Good, even color distribution. Not seeing any catching or skipping. I didn't mention I do have my eyes primed also with Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer. There's minimal kick up in the pan. I went back for some more shadow because I didn't pick up very much that first time. I wanted to see how far a little bit went. There's no more kick up in this pan for this than there would be for any matte eyeshadow. I'm going to show you the pan where I just touched it, just so you'll understand. Can you see that little bit of powder there? Nothing to speak of though. Alright, I'm going to pick up my Wayne Goss number 18 brush, and I'm going to pick up the matte shade in Ritual, the brown. And I'm going to just pat that here on the outside corner. Ah, that is laying down very nicely. Good, rich, dark color payoff. Start blending that into this crease. Okay, first impression. This shade is blending like a dream. I've not redipped this brush, and it is giving me smooth, even color and a really smooth, even blend. That is real nice. It's the same amount of slight kick up in the pan for this shade as there was for the smooth. It's soothe. I don't know what I said the first time. Hopefully I said soothe. It's not smooth. I mean, it's smooth. It's a very smooth shadow, but it is soothe. I realized when I said that that didn't make sense for it to be called smooth. That doesn't really fit with the names in this palette. You could just call the whole palette smooth, maybe. We shall see. I'm so excited to get to those glitters. I'm going to try to use every one of the formulations. I won't, of course, use every color, but I'm going to try to use every one of the formulations. Okay, I think I'm going to add this shade that stayed in Ritual, but move up to the sequin shade. That is right here, the one that's like a matte with just the tiniest bit of glitter in it. I'm curious. I've seen some people say the glitter stays and some people say the glitter doesn't, so I'm interested to see. There's definitely glitter when I just pat. I'm just tapping this shade on. There is definitely, can you see that? There's definitely glitter that's there when you just pat it on. I feel certain if I try to buff that out, that glitter's going to go away. So I'm not. I'm just going to pat this. You know what though, I'm not willing to not buff it and blend it. So let's see what happens when I do. Still see some glitter on my lid. I don't know if that's where I haven't blended, or does some of it stay? Gonna get it all blended in. We're gonna check it out. But once again, so nice. The blendability of these shadows. I think I still see glitter. I'm gonna get real close. I think there is still some glitter there. Not a lot, of course, but definitely on this eye. I still see, on my left eye, I still see some glitter. All right, I'm gonna pick up that same shade that I just used on my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, just because I want to deepen this up a little bit more. Just staying right in this outer V of my eye. The shadows also build very well. They blend like a dream, and they blend very, very well. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the shade Story, which is these gorgeous oranges, and with my Scott Barnes number 61 brush, and I'm going to pick up the metallic in the shade. I don't know if I got that in view. The metallic here in the shade Story, and I am going to put that all over the lid. I have not seen any fallout on my cheeks. And this metallic is going on nicely. It's not quite as opaque as I would like it to be. I am going to try a different brush in just a second. See if that makes it a little more opaque. Alright, I am going to try let's try this Rephr 02 brush and see if it lays down a little more opaque. Okay, yeah, that definitely, can you see that right here? That definitely laid the color down in a more opaque, shiny fashion. That's what I was looking for. So I don't think that's a fault of the shadow. I think I just chose the wrong brush. I'm not getting any, I don't see any, well, maybe I do right here. I think I have a little bit of fallout right here from this metallic shade. Okay. I do want to go back in. This time I'm going to go in with my Scott Barnes 63 brush. It's the brush that has the very unique bristle head. And go back in with that shade Ritual. I'm going to get just the matte shade. And get back in this corner again. I've considered the entire time I've been doing this eye whether or not I want to use any of the black today, but I don't think I don't know. Maybe I will a little bit. People talk about how good that black is. So I think I just decided I am going to touch this outside corner with that black. I have been curious as to how this palette would not necessarily perform. It's going to perform the same for everybody, but how easy it would be to use and maneuver for just the average middle-aged mom out here in the world. And so far, I feel like you could not put any colors together that are in this palette and mess up. Like, I just think the whole thing is put together so well that you could not mess up an eye with it. All the colors are so cohesive, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Okay, now I'm going to pick up the shade Memory, which is that black shade in the matte formulation, on just the very tippy bristles of this brush. I was just sitting here thinking, did I pick up enough to be able to judge this black? I don't think I did. I definitely, can you see that? I definitely have some black on here now. That is beautiful. This matte black is beautiful. It's truly matte. There's no shine to it. And you know, a lot of times you get a black shadow that it says it's matte, but there's like a little sheen to it. This black is truly matte. Let me get this corner done. I'm trying not to rush. I'm so excited because I'm about to go in with one of those glitter shades. And I almost cannot contain my excitement, but I'm trying to not rush this. and mess it up. Okay, the black is on. The black is gorgeous. It really is. Okay, so now I'm trying to decide which one of these glitters I'm gonna go in with. All right, I'm just going in with Story. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna try 2 different brushes with this. First, I'm gonna try my Wayne Goss 07 brush. It's the one with the small flat head. But it's not super stiff. I'm gonna see how it works. Pick up some of, I'll show you this orange glitter shade Story on this brush. It's on here. And I'm going to, oh my God. Can y'all see how that's going down? I'm just patting the brush here in this inside corner. Can you see that? I have never in my life used a glitter shadow. There's a tiny bit of glitter fallout here. And can you see it here on my lower lash line? I have never in my life used a glitter shadow. And I'm probably picking up too much, I think. I suspect I will be hitting pan in all of these glitters. Oh, wow. Kind of want to go all over my lid at this point with it. I am gonna go all over my lid, but I'm not gonna re-dip. I'm gonna just let it thin out as I go across my lid. See if I can spread this one out a little. Just let there be a hint of glitter all the way across my lid. Okay, I definitely got some fallout from the glitter. But I don't understand, I do not understand this glitter shadow. I do not understand how she made this. I usually talk a lot and I'm not. I might be speechless. I am going to go in though with this Morphe N124 brush. It's a very small brush. The bristles are stiffer than that Wayne Goss. I'm gonna try this. Oh Lord, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the Glitter Soothe, just the tiniest bit, and I just want to see if a different brush applies it differently. Don't believe it did. I feel like I'm sitting here with my mouth agape. Tati girl, you did this. I mean, like you don't know that. You knew before you ever released this palette that this was amazing. But, and I know we've all seen videos of people talking about these glitters and having these same reactions, but get your hands on one of these palettes and give these glitter shades a try. You won't get it till you try it on your face. You just won't. Okay. I'm going to pick up some of the shade. I've got to move on from the glitter. I could talk about this glitter all day, but I know that's not what you guys want to see. I'm going to use my Wayne Goss 04 brush and pick up the shade Aurora, which is this lightest shade, in the metallic, and just go right under my brow bone with that. That is so smooth. I am going to take this same brush and just kind of touch on these glitters just a little bit. Alright. Let's get this bake off and into this lower lash line. Yeah, I can't believe these glitters. Sweep that right off. Just, alright. I am going to use my Sonia G Crease 1 brush, and I am going to pick up the shade, excuse me y'all, the shade Soothe again in the matte, and put it down under my lash line, my lower lid. Blend that out kind of far. Kind of use this as a transition-y shade, blending shade down here. I'm going to use an Esom S31 brush and pick up the matte shade in Story and go in a little closer to my lash line. Windows brush number 5. I'm going to pick up the, just a tad of Memory. Just pull it just a little bit. Being sure to blend it back up into using that same brush. I'm going to get some of the metallic in that Aurora again. And just kind of hit this inside corner of my lower lash line some. Going to pick up that shade Soothe again in with my Wayne Goss 19 brush and just use it to blend this out. Blend it all together. I'm not using much of the shadow. I'm kind of just touching the pan. Okay, so that's the shadows on. I'm gonna off camera do some liner and some lashes, put on a lip, and come back to give you my final thoughts on this beauty. Okay, so this is the final look. I finished off my eyes with some Milk Makeup Boss liner, and I also put a little bit of Marc Jacobs highliner in the shade Plumage on my lower waterline. It's a purple shade. I thought that would be a fun little pop on my lower lash line. That's Ziggy chiming in to the video here. I also put on some Kiss lashes. They're wispy lashes. But yeah, my final thoughts on this palette. It is fantastic. This thing is gorgeous. The shadows perform amazing. And I'm still not over these glitter shades. I had wondered how this palette would be for people like me. Just the average middle-aged, some could even say beyond middle-aged, woman out there. How easy this would be to use. But it is flawless, is the word I'm going to use. I really don't think you could pick 4 shades out of here and put together a bad look. Just even if you just randomly, put a brush down with your eyes closed. So that, okay, that's going to be, a shadow I'm going to use. Oh look, I'm showing you my brush mess that I have on my desk here. Anyway, yeah. If you can get your hands on this palette, do it. Do not hesitate. You may think, I don't need another neutral palette. This isn't just a neutral palette though. There's so many looks you can do with this. I can't wait. I cannot wait to use this row right here. Can't wait. And I know exactly what day this week that I'm going to use that row. But yeah, a 100. Can't wait for volume 2. I will be snapping it up as soon as it's available. But get this as soon as you can. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please, if you did, hit the subscribe button. If you want to know when I'm posting another video, ring the bell to be notified. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Mwah.